You are now tuned into Off the Bench London with your host, Malcolm the Milkman Noel and Scott Hone at the Clubhouse on 100 Kellogg Lane.
What up?
Hey, how's it going?
All right, another episode.
Let's do it.
How you doing?
Episode 6.
Yeah, man.
It's been a wild one.
It started off like crap. 100%. It felt like crap.
Like it started off like scat.
It definitely started off like boo boo
Yeah. No, that was
or whatever runs with boo boo.
yeah. I think whatever runs there. Yeah, Giants. That's a rough game. But you got a lot. You can't. We'll get to it, but like you can't lie. It was entertaining.
For everyone else.
It was against the Eagles for you, but like they put on a show.
We'll definitely get into that.
Like you can't get mad when it's also fun to watch. Like if it's a gross win, then you can be mad, but like it was like a breakout game for them.
You know what? That game.
Also, it's a divisional rival, so yeah, that kind
of which was even worse. I think the worst part about it is things that we were talking about on this podcast came to fruition.
Look, man, I'm not just saying random stuff.
It's almost like you're listening to the WWE right now, because right now, if you're a fan of WWE, there's a guy named called Seth Rollins. He's the Visionary. Well, meet Scott, the Visionary. That might be your nickname, Scott, the Visionary Hone.
Hey, I mean, you can quote that, but
like you're ahead of your time right now.
I know. All of a sudden after this week, everyone's calling Jalen Hurts Russell Wilson.
We said it on this podcast first, though.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
First off, I guess we got to say, thank you again for watching. If you are watching now, make sure you like and subscribe and tell your friends. It'll be greatly appreciated. We host this every Monday night at the Clubhouse.
Every Monday, we'll be here.
Yeah, man.
Giving out some jerseys. We got, these are, legit official jerseys,
Yeah,
too.
they're not replicas.
They're none of those replica shit.
Not like AliExpress or DHgate.
Yeah, no, they're the good ones.
Yeah. So, this is the Canadian Thanksgiving.
Yeah, Canadian Thanksgiving.
So, to all our Canadians
the one that
out
matters, the real Thanksgiving.
Whoa. There are Americans that watch this.
Well, we really enjoy theirs too. I just don't eat a turkey for theirs.
Actually, yeah.
I like American Thanksgiving too, because it's good football all day long.
Oh, for
Don't get me wrong. But if someone says when's Thanksgiving, it's in October.
Yeah, it's the harvest.
Yeah,
the harvest.
It makes sense.
You know what I mean?
It really makes no sense that there's two. That's what really doesn't make sense.
Canada and the States have to be separate.
Yeah,
we can definitely not become the 51st.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to lose our Canadian Thanksgiving.
Yeah, that's the reason.
This is not a political podcast. This is definitely not a political podcast. But a few things we do, that Clubhouse does, even on Thanksgiving. You can still get this booth that we're actually hosting in. You can see the games right behind us. So you can get 10 of your friends, get some nachos.
Nachos, beer,
have someone serve you.
Taken care of. But I mean, you can use these simulators all the time.
Yeah.
They can do
golf clubs right over there, so you can
golf, hockey, football, baseball, whatever you want to do. And then I don't know if you guys can hear it. They got duck pin bowling as well.
Right next to us.
Mini putt here.
Yep.
It's basically a one-stop shop.
One-stop shop. Yep. If you got kids, this is great. You can let your kids go on a trampoline.
Children's museum's downstairs.
Upstairs. It's upstairs, actually.
Upstairs?
Yeah, it's upstairs.
I thought it was downstairs.
No, it's definitely upstairs. Sorry, definitely upstairs.
Sure?
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty sure it's right below us.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. This building is massive. That's the bottom line.
It is huge. So you need to check it out. Bring your family or come with your boys. Like Clubhouse is a sports bar.
And they do a lot of things supporting local stuff too.
Yeah,
Like
look, if it wasn't for Clubhouse, we wouldn't be here.
exactly. Like we're local, we're from London, we're doing this all about trying to do this as much about London as we can. Obviously, football's in the States, but
Yeah.
I mean, hey, last week or that giveaway we did for Knights tickets,
Yes, that was huge. What an experience.
and like if everyone's watching, where's the best place to sit when you're watching the Knights play? Where does all the action happen? Behind the away goalie.
That's where we
The
were sitting.
because the Knights are always good.
Yep.
So that's where all the action is.
Yep. And that's where we were sitting. That's where the lucky winners actually were sitting too.
Yeah.
You know, so you get all the action, all the shots are hitting
All the
you.
action's right. Like, I almost got hit in the face with a puck if it wasn't for the glass. Like, it's right here.
Bam.
Bam.
So,
But
no.
it's fun. It's a good time.
Yeah, man. No, that was good. It was a fun experience, and I'm happy that Clubhouse gave us the opportunity to give those tickets away. So
Exactly.
thank you again, Clubhouse, for that.
We
And
pass it on
thank
to
you
you
for
guys.
everyone who joined on the contest. We'll be doing more soon.
Yeah.
But yeah,
The more traction we can get, the more we can give away.
all right. So week 6, we've been podcasting for 6 weeks.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy when you like think of it right now. Just like,
That's like a month and a half.
yeah, for sure.
Holy.
But like, a lot of people who start podcasting usually stop after the 3rd episodes because they don't have content.
that's fair.
We're kind of lucky.
Because I don't stop talking.
Well, that too. That's a huge benefit. But I think the other aspect of it is like, you know, it's kind of cool that, you know, we're a podcast that our content gets made every week for us, and we kind of expand on it.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
So we don't necessarily get that burnout that everyone else kind of has with like a typical podcast, where ours is a sports podcast, and every week someone's doing something that we can talk about.
Yeah, there's wild stuff. There's more wild stuff happened this week.
So, and like, we don't always have to talk about the games. We could talk about, you know, football. We could talk about basketball. We could talk about NHL. You know, like, look at the Jays right now. Congratulations for them to get to this point. I wish they could win a game.
They pull something off.
Yeah, they need to do something.
They need some turnaround. That's for sure.
But so far, like when you look at how we're doing our podcast, you know, like the why and our goal, how do you view it?
Honestly, like, I think it's a nice like learning experience for myself because like I've never done podcasting or anything before.
Likewise.
So we're taking it step by step. Like
Yep.
every week's been better than the last. We're getting more and more comfortable with it. A little bit easier to do.
Yep.
I don't know. I just think it's a lot of fun.
Oh, for sure.
Especially when it's one of those things that we'll sit around and talk about football anyway.
Yep.
We'll be having pretty much these exact same conversations.
Whether it's me and you or Thanksgiving, if you're watching
Yeah.
this,
You're
the
sitting at home.
same people that you're gonna do this at home with.
Yeah.
You know, we're just doing it live. So if you're at work and you know you don't want to have just nothing in the background, you can listen to us talk about things that you want to talk about at the dinner table.
Exactly. And sometimes we'll say things and they will be ahead of their time.
The visionary. Like that's
Getting
it.
a t-shirt.
Yeah. You're literally gonna get a T-shirt now that's gonna say the visionary.
Yeah.
With your face on it.
Yeah, just blow it
So,
up.
WWE style. Seth Rollins,
That's
aka the visionary.
That's another thing we're kind of starting to work on.
Yeah. So we're definitely working on merch. And so since this is off the bench, I also own Milky Way Apparel. So we will be building merch based on things that we say. Because like, I'm gonna say something today. This week I'll release a shirt based off it because it's gonna. But you'll understand once I get there. When I'm.
Oh boy.
Yeah. It's gonna be one of those things. I have to design a shirt and I have to wear it from now on.
Oh, all right.
Yes. Like it's gonna be one of those things that you'll understand once we get there.
I,
Yeah. Yeah.
See, I immediately want to go to like guessing what the shirt is.
Well, wait until we get to our weekly topics, and then we'll get there.
I just the wheels are spinning, and so if you guys are watching, feel free to try and figure it out. We'll get there.
But yeah, no, like overall, I think what we're doing, like the main concept of this podcast was like help generate more people to come to Clubhouse and know
Yeah.
about Clubhouse. Because like Going for Two did a great job starting this last year. And once they hit 5 years, you know, they went on a different direction and so forth. And they kind of paved the way for us to like come and try to fill in their footsteps. And it's going to be kind of hard to fill. Like,
Yeah, they're big shoes.
yeah, well, very big shoes, and you know, like they were good at what they were doing. And I'm definitely proud that, you know, with a little bit of their blessings that we got this going on. But you know,
And it's a lot about like showcasing like what this place has to offer.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
there's insane things here.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Like I tried describing it like, oh yeah, we do a podcast. And then they're like, oh, you do a oh, what's your podcast about? Oh yeah, we talk about like football, a bunch of other stuff. We do it at Kellogg. Oh, at the club. Like when I explain the Clubhouse, I'm like, oh, there's this, there's this, there's this, there's this.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like a small place?
No.
No, like this place is massive.
Yes. Like, you know what? We have the opportunity to shoot a podcast anywhere we want. We could do it in Clubhouse. We could do it in the London Knights room that was over there.
Yeah, they got
There's a
lots of different-
princess room if we really want to. You might do that for
Yeah.
Halloween. You never know.
And we could do it if the Eagles keep losing.
That's not the shirt. We could do this at Paradigm because Paradigm has their spirits, and
Yeah, Powerhouse,
we could-
Paradigm,
like there's so
swing
much
on over to
space
the
here.
Hard Rock.
Yep.
Who
The
knows?
Speakeasy, like just so much. Oh, sorry, did I say that out
Yeah.
loud?
Shh.
But you know what I
There's
mean.
two
like-
of them, but shh.
No, honestly, this place is absolutely amazing, and I'm glad that we got the opportunity to do this. And I think like our biggest goal is to make sure people know that Clubhouse is here and that you can win a jersey and have a good time with
Yeah.
like-minded people like us.
Yeah.
So
Come on out. There's good food, good beer, good people.
today's a little bit quiet due to Thanksgiving,
The
but
real Thanksgiving.
I see what you did there. No, and like another huge thing is like today we get to be served by one of my boys. I was actually at his wedding during the summer, so it's like
Oh,
the
that's sick.
connections that we are building, that we already have, that we can now like shout out and be like, yo, like my buddy Silver had a wedding at Pioneer Village. It was absolutely amazing. I could say it on a podcast, and maybe there's a couple that's listened to this. Maybe you know what? Let's get married in the Pioneer Village because the guys on the podcast said it.
Well, it's nice because we're doing all this local. You can say locations like that, and people will be like, "Oh, I've been there."
Man, like
Because London, I'm sure everybody knows, London is like this weird, big, small place.
yes,
It's big. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of things. But like, there's, like the 6 degrees of separation. There's like,
it's
like
3.
2 max with everybody.
2 to 3 for sure.
Like he's probably the connection most people have that branches off into everyone else. But like,
Hey, I don't try to find people.
right? We just run into people.
Even
everywhere
when
we
we were
go.
at the Knights game on Friday,
Yeah, just run
you
into
knew more
everybody.
people than I did. Maybe
Maybe.
I got a few texts after. But
Yeah, whatever helps you feel better.
hey, I got to be able to sleep at night.
Yeah.
But I think having a podcast and like I'm gonna say this. At first, I didn't understand the concept of podcasting. It means like it's a lot of people's opinions on things, and they're trying to spread their notions to a lot of things and so forth. And like depending on which direction they want to go to, you can build friendships and you can end some friendships
Yeah.
depending on what avenue you're going with. And now doing this podcast, I kind of understand like there is a fence where you could offend people. I've said things on this podcast that I shouldn't have said. So then, like homunculus, you know what I mean? But like we're learning, and but
It's a learning experience, man.
I'm also learning about the community on the back end, because a lot of the post productions that I do, I ask people around the states what do they think and so forth, and they've been giving me tips and so forth. And one of the biggest things is they said that our style of podcasting so far is actually pretty amazing.
Well, that's good.
No, honestly, like for us just starting out, and it's like an interview style,
Yeah.
but we're talking about sports, and we're not like arguing. We're not like Stephen A. and Skip
Oh, yeah,
Bayless
yeah. I don't know.
or Shannon Sharp. Don't worry, we won't have any sexual abuse or sexual.
All right. Yeah, let's not.
Let's not get that.
It's the two of us, so.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? No, but it's just like we're just having a conversation and like seeing where this can grow.
Yeah.
Maybe someone else wants to start a podcast. Well, we have the foundation. We could probably work with somebody else to get another episode or another show going on.
Yeah.
And just keep
it's
this rolling.
It's a lot of work on the front end of it.
Yep.
Once you get it sorted out, get your procedure, like all that in place, you it becomes a rinse and repeat. As long as you can find stuff to talk about.
Oh, for sure.
So
And we definitely can.
Yeah.
So-
I mean, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you'll
Sure,
do
why not?
most of the talking sometimes.
Yeah. Well,
But yeah.
somebody's got it. Anybody that knows Malcolm knows he has his quiet moments, so somebody's got to fill those gaps.
It's true. It's true. There's times where I don't want to always be on. I'm a bartender as well, right?
Yeah.
So there's times when you're in bartending mode, and then there's other times where you just want to be in civilization mode.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. You can turn
And
it on, turn it off.
It's hard, and sometimes it's hard to always be on. It's tiring.
It is tiring.
Like there's times where I really don't want to talk to anybody, not even my dog. You know.
No, I love talking to your dog.
Morales is amazing. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But there's times where I just want to be in absolute quiet.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
So yeah.
Like, it's like when you have those really rough days
Yeah.
in service industry and you're
Yeah.
just getting like destroyed. You drive home, like work kicks your ass so hard.
Yep.
You drive home, no music,
Yep.
just silence.
Yep.
I'm like, I don't even have thoughts right now. I'm just getting home.
Honestly, like if there's a country concert going on, or there's like a Knights game going on. I work at Tasting Room as well. It's a great place, but there's sometimes where it gets jam packed.
Yeah. Yeah,
So-
exactly.
But like honestly, with like the connections we've done, it's ridiculous. It's great. Actually, one of my boys just showed up. He owns Pest Case Scenario, which is actually pretty huge. So if you ever need any situations where you have pets in your house or anything like that, our boy, just reach out to us and we'll take care of you. So,
Yeah.
shout out to Rob over there. But yeah,
But I mean, like that's what what it's all about, really. Like, it's like life is so much about just building connections, and you don't realize what you can get through all of those random little connections you have.
I agree.
Like, exactly like that. Like, oh, I got a pest problem. Oh, there you go.
Boom.
Oh, I don't know. I got IT problems.
You and I
You know
know.
a guy. Yeah. You know a guy.
Yeah.
All those little things, like knowing it's always fun when you meet all those connections and you get to be that guy that's like, oh, I got a guy for that.
Yep.
But
But it doesn't always have to be through a podcast. It's just
No,
how
just
you
in
are in
general.
life.
just meet people, make connections, and use those connections.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times you meet someone and you talk to them and you find out a whole bunch about them. You have a nice conversation with them, and then you leave, switch goes off, and they're just gone from your memory, and you
Well, that-
totally forget them.
Well, like legit, the amount of times we've had conversation, I've always thought about starting a podcast, and I usually thought it with somebody else, and then I was like, wait a minute, the perfect person to start a podcast is who I usually talk to, and I was like,
Yeah.
and that's like another connection right there. We'll just make it happen.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Well, I mean, it is also cool because like we met at a bar talking about football,
Molly Blooms.
and then years later, here we are at a bar talking about football.
Yeah.
Actually, it was a Bills game. That's
It
wild.
was a Bills game where we actually became friends. Was at a Bills
Yeah.
game when my buddy Nation would
Yeah.
literally, I was like, I had an extra ticket. It was like, Nation, do you know anybody? Calls you up.
Yeah, I was still at work. I was managing a Palisade at the time. And I was like, yeah, I mean, I'm still at work, so what time do we got to leave? I'm off tomorrow.
Yeah.
And it was the noon game, or the 1 game, so we had to leave bright and early. So we just stayed up and
Y'all did. I was asleep.
well,
I woke up.
yeah, I didn't even know you then.
So
At that point, I thought you lived in your car.
you thought I lived in my car for what?
I had
How
no
many
idea.
years?
Yeah, I was like, I don't know. He's just always around.
Yeah. Anytime someone called me, it was like I'll be 5 minutes away.
Yeah, he's 5
That-
minutes from
that-
everything.
Back then, though, that's how small London really was.
Yeah.
Where you can be anywhere in 5 minutes.
It really has expanded a lot, though.
Yes.
Like, there's so much more going on in like the edges of the city now.
Oh, for sure.
Maybe it's just because we're getting a little bit older and we're
Getting
branching
miserable.
out. And we don't want to. We don't go downtown, like to the downtown scene.
Not the same anymore. But
Because we're old. We're like, nah, that's loud.
sure. You know what? Next week we should bring back a guest on our episode. Now that we've like polished our steps now.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. We'll expand our network, if you know
Yeah.
what I mean. All right.
So if you're listening and you have a guest you'd want to see on our podcast, send them our way.
Yeah. You know what? We'll put in a poll on our Instagram to see who wants to be a guest for week 7.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
I mean, the other thing is we got to figure out what we're going to do for American Thanksgiving. Even though we're not going to have a turkey, we got to figure out what we're going to do for American Thanksgiving.
True.
So
What day is that?
it'll be a Thursday, so we got to take a
Oh,
day
it
off
is a
from work.
Thursday. Right.
Yeah. So
Yeah, that's going to be a day.
so week 7 we're going to have a guest, and then let's talk with the fans and so forth and see what we're going to do. It will be
Yeah.
a special episode because it'll be on a Thursday.
Yeah, that'll be sweet.
So yeah. All right. You want to talk about some football?
The real question is, I know the first game on our list. Do you want to talk about football? I know it's
Yes, because I have a
Yes.
public statement after. Yeah, you know what? Let's go.
it's not taking the shirt off and throwing it on the ground.
No.
You don't want to get traded either, or retire, or
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this was fun. I'm done. Man, okay. Eagles versus Giants. 17-34 for the Giants.
and I'll let you do your
Before
thoughts.
we start, I'm going to say this to all coaches, staff members, janitors, GM, owner of the Philadelphia Eagles. If this is how you want to play football for the rest of the year, let us fans know so we can boycott you for the rest of the year. Because watching that game was absolutely embarrassing. It was, okay, first half they were running the ball great with Saquon Barkley. And then second half of the game, it was just like they didn't care.
yeah,
Like, it was absolutely embarrassing. Like, watching that game. And, like, you can see how hyped up New York was. Yes, Philadelphia was in New York. And you are watching 2 rookies, not just 1, 2, take over that game.
yeah.
Right? And, yes, there was a concussion protocol going on and all that other jazz.
I feel like that was just part of their. Everyone's been making fun of these two for having CTE, the concussions, and for that all to go on during the game
Nah.
just made it more ridiculous.
Yep. Like, I'm sorry, Jalen Hurts, if you ever get an opportunity to watch this, yes, I understand you want to take accountability for your mistakes and so forth. Like I tell our soccer team, just do better. Like, if you're
Yeah.
scheming just to play for you, maybe you need to learn how to play with the team. Because to throw that pick to end that game that was just a battery.
Oh, especially with A.J. Brown was wide open in the end zone.
I get why A.J. Brown is hitting us with a Bible verse. I also have got rumors that Devontae Smith is also annoyed
Yeah.
because, we know what works. You run the ball because Philadelphia has always been a run-first team. Then you use the play action to get your wide receivers open, and that's how you were playing last year. Now we're playing like 2 years ago
Yeah.
when
It's run.
when it was they didn't run
Force
2
it.
years ago. They didn't run until after their bye, and it was like, oh, we have a run game again.
Yeah, it's just not working. Whatever, they're broken.
Nick Sirianni, step up, be a head coach.
Like we saw it at the beginning of the year. You watch the games and you're just like that's ugly.
It's like the Band-Aid was they were winning games.
Yeah.
So
Now
everything
you're not
else,
winning games and
now you're not winning games, and now it's just annoying
yeah.
because now we see what's broken with you guys, and we've kind of saw it, we just ignored it.
Yeah.
And now we can't ignore it, and it's back-to-back losses.
Well, there's a lot you can sweep under the rug when you're winning.
Yes.
Like it's like a business, like any business. Like business is booming. There's a lot you can sweep under the rug, but then once things are getting tight, you need everyone to actually
Yep.
perform to be able to make it. You need that, and it shows.
I'm just worried that last year was just an anomaly, that we won it all, and Jalen Hurts was looking amazing.
They
And it
also
was-
lost a lot of people.
We did, but the ones that we did keep should have
Yeah.
filled in accordingly. And a lot of the people that we got rid of tried to go on other teams and ended up getting cut.
I guess that's a fair, but I just mean like it's a different team than this year. Like they don't have the same mentality.
I thought, we lost our offensive coordinator to New Orleans. And obviously New Orleans, they're a different story. They're rebuilding. That's a long project.
They're a big
But-
rebuild.
Detroit lost their OC and DC. Took them one game, and the culture's back.
Yeah.
The Eagles won a Super Bowl, lost their OC, and it looks like a totally different team. Like, honestly, we look like we could have lost to the Panthers.
Yeah. But like I feel like it's a lot of a Super Bowl hangover though. Like you win the Super Bowl, everyone's like, okay, yeah, we got one.
You have a
And,
target on your back.
and because of the style they play, they're not as aggressive now.
It's true.
Like last year they were winning because they're super aggressive, super tough, gritty, but they've lost that. And like
Yeah.
I feel like the effort is there, the guys aren't as hungry because they're just like whatever, we'll still win.
Unless for some reason in the organization they want to focus on being an underdog again, so then they can show up again. But that's too much work.
You don't want to get to on top just to tank so you can be an underdog.
No.
Like no, that's
But-
silly.
But yeah.
But-
So
But Cam Scatterbo,
Cam Scott, crayons needs to be sponsored by crayons. Man.
Crayola, get him a sponsorship.
Running with he's changing the way running backs are again,
Yeah.
and it's great to see.
It's like, man, he's back to like the old school, just blasting through.
It also shows the impact of having the right people in your organization to light a fire on everyone else. Like
Yeah.
Scatterbo and Jackson Dart, the whole team is playing on another level. And even that one play that Russell Wilson had where he threw it to the ground and he had the whole crowd boo him.
Yeah.
It was crazy to see now with Jackson Dart, he's dancing.
Hey, when you said when Russell Wilson threw it to the ground, I forgot Russell Wilson was on the Giants for a second, and I thought you were making a horrible Jalen Hurts joke.
No.
But yeah, no.
Yeah.
He immediately got booed.
He immediately got booed because it showed you how bad he was,
Yeah.
and like the passing of the torch, even though there was really no torch.
That's what they needed.
I wish the Eagles had that.
Yeah. Did you see the crazy stat that I feel like it could have not been a stat from last year because of last year, but Saquon Barkley has never had a 3-touchdown game. He's never run 3 touchdowns in. That's 100% because Jalen Hurts steals all his touchdowns once it's inside the 5. But Scattaboo gets the 3. It wasn't a Barkley versus.
It wasn't supposed to be.
It wasn't supposed to be that battle, but they're looking at it like that, and because I guarantee all of the Giants fans are looking at it going, "Yep, we don't need you. We got our guy now.
We don't miss you anymore."
Yeah, exactly. Like the hurt is over.
Yeah. Yep. They found their
that
2-piece.
Yeah.
The 2-piece chicken.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And those two are clowns though. Like the high five in the ref. Oh man, that made me laugh.
Absolutely stunning though.
Everyone's like, that should have been a penalty. Like whatever. Who cares? That's funny.
Yeah, but
like if it would have just been like 15 and like they would have kicked an extra point.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't have made a difference in the game anyway. But like, that's funny.
It's not. But like I said, and from now on this podcast, we will not refer to the Philadelphia Eagles as the Philadelphia Eagles. They are now the Philadelphia Pigeons.
Oh.
And I'll be designing a Philadelphia Pigeons t-shirt, which you'll be able to get at the Milky Way Apparel. Sometime this week, I'll be posting it. But it would... Hey, and if you have a pigeon in your attic, I got a guy for that.
Yeah, there's some pitches on the field, that's for sure.
Man, they were playing so passive. It was bad. And I am now a member, I'm a member of the fan club of the Philadelphia Pigeons.
Yeah, yikes.
Once they get their stuff together, then I can call them the Eagles again. But right now, they're the Pigeons.
Yeah, it'll be like, they got to elevate. It'll be like pigeons and like, I don't know, maybe like a seagull. Then like, I'd say falcon, but the Falcons are playing right now and they're actually playing like Falcons. So,
Yeah.
I don't know.
We're not a predator right now.
Could be the vultures.
No. Even vultures pick on prey meat.
Yeah, no, I just meant like Jalen Hurts stealing touchdowns.
True.
Yeah.
True. He is a vulture.
Yeah.
Touchdown vulture.
Yeah.
Okay. I like that.
Just throwing it out there. Well, we got to get there. Well, like they've still got to figure it out.
Yeah, you know what? If they win a game next week, we'll elevate them to another animal that they deserve.
Yeah. One day they could be a majestic Bengal tiger, but probably not.
No.
No.
All right.
It would make no sense if it was like fly Bengals fly. It'd just be very confusing.
Fly pigeon fly.
Yeah.
Or poop pigeon poop.
Yeah.
All right. Next game is the Sunday morning game.
Oh,
Broncos
boy.
versus Jets.
Speaking of poop,
Man. Okay, so I had to drive my buddy Graham to the airport on Sunday, so I missed the game.
You didn't miss
But
much?
I heard I didn't miss a lot.
Yeah.
Due to the fact that the Jets have a magic, way of playing football where they know how to bring the other team down.
It's true. They just kind of drag everyone else into the gutter that they're crawling out of.
Yeah.
And then they just crawl back into the gutter after the game.
Like,
hey, but shout out to everyone watching this. You all had more passing yards than Justin Fields this week. Unless you somehow threw for minus 11.
yes. That is ridiculous.
I mean, 9 sacks got sacked for like 45 yards or something like that. But
I'm sorry.
Still.
Broncos. You beat the Eagles by playing a masterclass game.
Yeah, I don't know.
You go to the Jets, and there are just some layups that you just go through your procedures and just do it. Yes, you still won. But come on.
But did you think like the Jets are so bad that everyone just doesn't even game plan for them at all.
These are professionals. They have to. You have coaches for a
Well,
reason.
that's true, but like they don't do specific things.
Maybe they didn't tackle this week because it was the Jets, but
They didn't have to. Like, that was an ugly game. It's kind of rude that they shipped that out of the country.
I'm glad they did.
That's the international
That was
games
definitely
that they're
an international
producing,
game.
So that's the thing.
But yeah, no, honestly, it's sad to see like when the Jets do play that they bring down every single team. You know what? Play the Eagles. You'll actually have a fair game. Sorry, Pigeons.
Yeah.
Play the Pigeons. You'll actually have a fair
Yeah, the
game.
Pigeons will fly right into that jet engine. Come out as feathers on the other side.
Damn. Seahawks versus the Jags.
And I do not trust the Jags.
They're too okay.
They're inconsistent.
Okay, so last week while we were doing the podcast,
Yeah.
you know, it was the Chiefs and the Jags, and honestly, when you looked at it, Trevor Lawrence came up and showed up, like almost screwed up on the final touchdown.
But then he won the game by looking like an Australian breakdancer.
Yep, but there was hope. We were like, was this his breakout game? And then he
Yeah.
played the Seahawks.
But it's yeah. But the Seahawks are having a good year. Like they lost last week, a real hard game against the Bucks.
But
they're
that
playing
was
well.
against the MVP. I'm calling it now. Baker Mayfield,
Yeah.
MVP of the league, because there's no other quarterback playing to his level. Not even Patrick Mahomes.
No.
There is no other quarterback right now playing better, and I can't even say Josh Allen's playing better.
He's not.
No, like right now, there's a clear MVP, and I think the race is almost done.
Nah,
Like
it's
there's
week
still
6.
tons of season left.
It's week 6.
Yes, but like right now, the only person who's running away with it is Baker Mayfield.
I
And
don't know. I could see if Lamar comes back and turns the Ravens completely around, and their offense starts going off and off and off again, and he's playing really well, I could see a really solid case for him because obviously he's the most valuable player because when he stopped playing, they became absolute garbage. But also, Baker's doing it with third, fourth, fifth string, or probably sixth string receivers, some like third, fifth string guards.
But here's the thing. If Lamar does that, he'll be the MVP of that team.
Oh yeah,
But we're talking
just
about
mean
the
that's a strong case.
But it's the MVP
Yeah.
of the league.
yeah.
And who's been marketing the best right now? Who's the advocate
It's
for this
true.
year, right? Lamar's injured. He
Hey.
will not be able to win that because right now, yeah, we're panning to him because he's missed a few games. If they come back and make playoffs, it doesn't take away from what Baker's been doing.
No.
He's been electrifying the team as a whole.
No, and plus, Baker's honestly like ridiculous. Like,
then-
he's playing unreal.
But then back to the team is like Sam Darnold is kind of doing the same thing for the Seahawks.
yeah,
And they got rid of the second best wide receiver on that team, which was DK Metcalf, and they have JSN.
yeah, he's playing sick. He's got like 700 yards in 6 games.
So
He had what something like 1,100 last year.
I think the Vikings screwed up and got in letting Sam Darnold go and putting all their faith in.
Yeah, but at some point you got to take the leap. Like they use a lot. Like when you use a lot of draft stock and pick up a quarterback, you got to get the right one.
And I think they had the right one. The last 2 games of last year don't show you what he did all season.
Yeah.
And now we're looking at him on the Seahawks, and it's like a system that's working with him. He's proven again.
Yeah.
The only problem is that we ever have is come playoff time, is he going to be the same person?
It's true. But I mean, I feel like with quarterbacks, they look at Sam Darnold like he is
Adequate.
adequate. Exactly. You're like, that's your base. You need better than that to win a Super Bowl. You need better than that.
Well, with the Philadelphia Pigeons, you just have to have
Russell
the wide
Wilson.
receiver.
You guys should trade for Russell Wilson.
Stop.
It's the same thing.
Stop.
He'd probably cheaper.
Stop.
Get you a defense, maybe. I don't know.
Rob, can I get a pigeon call? Thank you, sir. No. You know what? You know what I'm going to do?
One day we'll have a soundboard. Till then, we have Rob.
Well, technically, I'm going to get Rob to record himself doing a pigeon voice, so that anytime we talk about the pigeons, I'll press a button on here and say, "Oh, play."
All right.
I can make that happen.
See, there we go. Progress, steps. There's levels to this.
Yeah, like we said, we have a podcast and it's a work in progress.
Yeah.
Every week we get better. So only at the clubhouse. But all right.
And wherever you're watching from the internet.
True. Well, at this rate, everyone's at the clubhouse because they're here with us.
Exactly.
So, Chargers and Dolphins.
So that game, was it 29-27?
Yes, it was.
Except it was more like 29-13 until the end. But the Chargers are having a rough time. Like, they've had some injuries. Like, when Joe Alt comes back on
Then the O-line is back.
their O-line will be a lot better. But until then, they're...
It's funny that the Bengals fan is saying that.
Oh, yeah, I'm well aware of how hard it is for a team to win when your O-line is trash. Like, that's one of those, it's just one of them things.
It's one of those realities, and you're the best expert on that
Like,
as
you
a fan.
see, yeah, I've been depressed about it for quite some time.
But
But you see all these teams, like, they'll randomly start being good, and you'll be like, oh, man, is this quarterback really good? Or, like, actually, no, they just have a really good O-line, and they have a quarterback they're not paying a lot.
But like the Dolphins, okay,
They got some problems.
the Chargers are hurt on O-line.
Yeah.
This should have been a clear opportunity for Miami to get that win. What's going on in Miami?
And they've had some, like, player meetings. People are showing up late. People are not showing up at all. They're having a bunch of leadership problems. And I know Tua says, oh, the guys need to. Like, no, you need to. Like, as a team, we need to. As a leader on the team, you need to.
Yep.
Like, I think that's the part that he's missing. Also, losing Tyreek, gigantic blow.
But they barely even passed to him this year or last year.
It's true, but having that weapon on the field scares offenses.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Because you knew at any point in time that could be a 70-yard touchdown.
That is true.
You miss one tackle, miss one run. He's gone.
But the whole team was built on speed, so it's
Yeah.
not just Tyreek.
But they're a lot less. They're not as scary now.
That's fair.
Achan's doing pretty good though.
Yeah. All right. Clear winner, Rams versus Ravens, 17-3. It's a lot lower than I expected.
Yeah, the Rams are having a rough one though.
Well,
Like-
Puka Nacua is injured.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I hope he comes back soon, but I know it was like he sprained his ankle, so I don't know if that's gonna. I know he's like day to day right now, but it could be next week, could be 2-3 weeks.
It's fair.
You never know, but that seems kind of Cooper Cuppy. Stafford's got a new favorite receiver.
Gets
Sprains
injured.
his ankle. Hopefully he doesn't come back too soon and makes it worse, because that's kind of exactly what happened.
It's funny how things just automatically repeat themselves
Yeah, it seems to be happening like that a lot.
for a lot of teams.
Yeah, but the Ravens, they got problems. See, I wish the Bengals could play the Ravens right now before Lamar comes back, even though they're going into a bye week.
Yeah.
But because I want to see which team wants to lose worse. Because at this point, it feels like they both want to lose.
Well, if you watch that game though, if you watch in the fourth quarter, it almost looked like Lamar was back with Tyler Huntley.
He has a similar style.
Like things were moving,
Yeah.
like how that offense should have. But they had Cooper Rush.
But Cooper Rush it's a totally different style. Like you can't take. You have to have a backup that plays a similar style.
Yes, so things don't change.
Yeah,
so
so-
people don't have to change based on quarterbacks.
Yeah, because like some teams could do it, but it's hard to do.
True.
Like you get used to one guy running around back there, and then all of a sudden now you have a pocket passer. Like this
Yep.
is confusing.
So
But we'll see how they got the bye week coming up. So
Well,
I think
we'll see
Lamar
if Lamar
Jackson's
comes-
supposed to be coming back after that.
the season's not lost
Yeah.
for the Ravens. They still have an opportunity
No,
because the only team in that bracket that's running away with things.
The Steelers, and
It's
I
the
don't think
Steelers.
they'll run very fast.
No, they'll just execute properly.
Yeah.
But
Because their team is always just adequate.
they're playing better than adequate this year, though.
Yeah, well, I feel like they still need a few things. But that's what happens when everybody is, like, the whole team is playing adequate. You don't have any weak links to, like,
Yeah.
give up silly
And the
things.
culture's
Their culture's set.
yeah. Cardinals and Colts.
Hey, Colts are back at it.
I don't want to. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, I think we all expected that. Honestly, it's weird being like, nah, going into that game, I was expecting it to be a blowout for the Colts.
Which is weird to say.
Yeah, I know. Seems wrong, but it's what my honest thoughts were.
Yeah.
But they still won. New Battlefield's coming out, so Kyler Murray's injured. I don't know if there's a correlation there, but
Wait
starting
until
to feel like it.
Wait till the new COD comes out, man. It's gonna be even worse.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's gonna be even worse when that happens.
yeah. We'll see. Like, I have Marvin Harrison Jr.
Yep. Get rid of him.
Well, he's left the game in concussion protocol.
Yeah, but I mean, just get rid of him. There's no point. He's not.
Yeah.
Gee,
He's not syncing up with Kyler Murray well enough.
I don't think he's gonna sync up with anyone. It looks like he doesn't care.
Yeah.
Like, I got my money. I made the NFL.
It's one of those legacy things.
Yeah.
You're just like, yeah, I did it. My dad did it. I did it.
Bronny James.
Yeah.
No. Bronny's actually doing his thing, but like, trying
Does
to
he
at
know?
least. He's trying to.
Oh.
He's trying to. But
Yeah. I guess we'll see.
yeah, man. Cowboys and Panthers.
Rico Dowdle. That just makes me laugh. I'm sure that game brought a smile back to your face.
Yes and no. In an elimination pool, I picked the Cowboys, and the Cowboys let me down.
You got to stop doing these elimination pools.
Yeah. So I was in one with the Cowboys, and then I have one for the Bills.
Or at least tell me when you're doing an elimination pool so I can bet on the other team. Like,
You saw me bet on the Cowboys.
yeah, that's true.
Oh man.
Well, such is life.
Yeah, I got eliminated for a layup. This should have been a layup. Like, how are you them boys when the guy who beat you can't even see get over his lineman?
I don't know, but it's funny. I think George Pickens is going to demand, like, he's entertaining. Like, him hurdling people, carrying the ball in one hand, like this, running around. But the contract negotiations coming up this season with him and Jerry Jones is going to be hilarious. He's probably not going to pay him
No.
because they're already paying CD, and hopefully CD comes back soon for them.
Well, okay. The other aspect is Dak doesn't need CD.
Yeah, but I feel like
Dak just needs a defense.
yeah,
This kind of sound familiar? Like
yeah,
when I look at the Cowboys,
but that's different than the Bengals.
I know.
Because like the Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase connection, that's not like
Yeah.
this quarterback gets
But
a
he-
really good receiver.
But you
if
guys
they-
didn't need T. Higgins.
Yeah, we probably could have used other pieces.
Keeping Jamar Chase, I get it. T. Higgins, you should have let him go
Yeah,
and worked on your defense.
we'll see.
But that's the difference. That's the difference. But you have CeeDee Lamb. Dak Prescott is, again, to the fans out there,
Playing well.
I'm still saying this about Jerry Jones. Dak is playing like an MVP quarterback. It sucks to say.
Yeah, but he always does at this point in the season.
I know. It's just
Like, how many-
it's more clear now because he's gonna get even more votes because of the defense.
True, but like, how many years did they win 12, 13 games? Like, they've been solid.
But you want to take over the Patriots and the Saints game? I'll be right back.
All right. The Patriots are interesting this year. Like, Drake May is playing ridiculous. Like, I don't know how many people watched that game. I know a lot of people don't really pay too much attention to the Saints because they're in a big rebuild. But the Patriots are playing really well. Drake May is looking kind of like Josh Allen when he's playing well. And the Saints, I was actually shocked that Kamara still wants to play for them. I'm pretty sure they talked to him and were like, there are all these trade talks going around, and he actually is like, no, I want to stay here. When people are saying, oh, he could easily get traded to like a contender, like they could ship him off to any of these other teams that have lost their running backs. They need help, but somehow he just really likes it there. I guess New Orleans is fun to play in. But Spencer Rattler is clearly learning a lot. Obviously, rookie quarterbacks, there's a lot of growth there. But they're coming around. Patriots came around. Vrabel's, turns out that's actually working pretty well, I feel like. What do you think? Vrabel's doing pretty good in...
Patriots are back.
Yeah.
Honestly, Patriots are fun to watch.
Would you say it's kind of annoying that the Patriots are back? I mean, I guess they had a really rough run there for a bit.
It's almost looking like the start of...
But it's a different style.
Yeah. The defense is back.
Yeah.
When you compare Tom Brady and Drake May, and I'm not trying to
They're not even remotely the same.
compare, but the formula is there.
Yeah.
The quarterback, tall, takes the risk, listens to their coaches, does what he's supposed to do. Has his wide receiver, has a core group. If you had Diggs this week, I feel bad for you because
Yeah.
he didn't really do much.
He did do something. He had a pass interference penalty. And
If you needed positive out of him, I apologize.
yeah, that if he didn't have the pass interference, then that would have been like a 13-point play for you guys, for everybody.
Not for me.
For anybody that has him. 54-yard touchdown.
But overall, they're back.
Yeah.
And it's fun to watch them again. And it's
But it's also nice because they sucked for a bit. And now you're just like, okay, nice. Now they're actually coming back.
Yeah.
So now the people that are rooting for them now, you're like, oh, you guys were the ones that were in it for the long haul.
you're not just a Bay wagon. Didn't just switch over to Tampa Bay once times got tough.
Because, I don't know about you, but I got a lot of buddies that are Pats fans.
Well, we met because of a Pats fan.
Yeah, exactly.
You and I would not be hosting a podcast right now if it wasn't for a Pats fan.
Exactly. And,
Nation, this is for you.
yeah, I borrowed his Tom Brady jersey so I could yell at strangers in Buffalo.
Yep.
That was super fun.
That was fitting, though, because Buffalo was bad. Like
Oh,
how they're
yeah.
playing tonight.
Yeah. yeah, it's not gotten better. But
No.
What was I getting at here?
Pats are back.
Yeah, they're back. But it's just nice because, the guys, like the buddies you have that were Pats fans and have been like, I've been a Pats fan for years, and you're just like, whatever, man, they've been good for years. You just jumped on the bandwagon and never got off. But also, most of them jumped on the bandwagon when they were like, I don't know, 7.
True.
They were just good forever.
Yeah.
But it's, I don't know, it's nice when you see teams come up, like random teams come up, because you're just like, fans start popping up out of the woodwork or admitting that they're fans of them again.
Because it's not embarrassing anymore.
Yeah.
So, all right. Browns versus Steelers.
Speaking of embarrassing fan bases,
Okay. I'm the score was 23-9.
yeah,
When a game is that bad, at some point, you know what? Things are not working. I'm going to put in my backup quarterback.
23-9 isn't that bad though. That's 2 scores.
When the game was that bad,
Okay. Shadur's time is coming. Like the writing is on the wall. I think they're just trying to
it's almost games.
exhaust, like let him have 2. I'm sure the plan for the beginning was give him like at 3, 4, 5 games. They're not paying either of them, and they're not going anywhere this
They're
season.
paying 9 quarterbacks right now. They're still paying Deshaun Watson,
Yeah.
right? I'm the Browns. I'm the Browns. I'm gonna ship my starting quarterback of the season over to the Bengals,
Thank you.
who
We
is in,
appreciate that.
who's in my division. Like, what?
Yeah, that's just silly.
What?
They have no idea what they're doing over
Come
there.
on. Like,
I like that they're paying Kenny Pickett.
they're still paying.
$8,000.
Yes, they're still
$8,000.
paying Kenny
He gets
Pickett.
$8,000 this
They're
year
paying Deshaun Watson. But like,
They're paying so many people you can't even list them off.
they're literally
Too many.
They're paying too many quarterbacks right now, and this would have all been avoided if they kept Baker Mayfield on their team,
MVP Baker Mayfield.
who's having an MVP this year.
But-
now you can't predict that far in the future.
No, and
That's impossible.
but that comes down to like different situations. Some situations,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the whole Rico Dowdle not doing anything
In
in
Dallas?
and then going to the Panthers and lighting it up. Like you can't predict that.
But he was going there. Well, you kind of can see it because Dallas didn't really have that much of a run game with McCartney.
Yeah,
And
But-
their organization was a little bit different. Don't get me wrong. I can see that because Zeke had a flash out of that once he left, but then Zeke will always be Zeke,
yeah.
and he screwed up his career in that aspect, and that's that. But I'm the Browns,
Oh man,
and
I'm just glad they're in our division.
I feel bad for the fans because
Yeah.
they're very, very loyal, and their organization does not know how to run an organization.
No, and like I feel like they're always taking those long shots on things, and they're just wrong all the time.
There is some things to be said where you need to take risks in life.
But sometimes
But
you gotta
the
wait.
Bengals are always taking a risk. They're not taking the right risks.
Yeah.
They're not doing calculated risks. They're just like, I'm just gonna throw a dart and see if it works. Like that, it's absolutely
Yeah.
amazing to see other organizations look at the Browns and be like, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And the fans keep coming back year after year. You know what? Maybe they're gonna get it right. Maybe they're gonna figure something out. Maybe. And
but at
then
a certain point, you look at it and you're like, 3 games into the season, you're like, nope, not this year.
or maybe not this century, maybe not in my lifetime.
Yeah.
Like,
But there was a time when you probably thought like that about the Eagles.
yes and no.
Could be today.
This might be my time.
Yeah.
And we're not the Eagles. We are the Pigeons. Get it right.
True.
But at least since I'm a Pigeons fan, we had hope because we knew if it wasn't the Giants had their
Yeah.
Tom Brady era,
Yeah.
right? Then you had Dallas, and Dallas will always be Dallas. We knew they were never going to really win. And before now, the Washington Commanders were always bad. So I was always hopeful that we'll always get to the playoffs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I
Yeah,
had
the
that
path
hope.
is there.
Yeah. We knew we're 1 or 2 games away and blah, blah.
Yeah.
It'll eventually happen. But being a Browns fan, you're like,
Well, I mean-
Bengals are building an organization. They're not building an O-line, but they're building an organization.
As a Browns fan, you have to be like, well, okay, so we have to get at least 10 wins to get into the playoffs because, well, regardless, the Steelers are going to have 9.
Yep.
And then we got to beat out the Bengals. They could be hot, they could be not, who knows. Ravens could be up, could be down. They've been up a lot.
Like that's the difference between being a Pigeons fan and being a Browns fan.
Yeah.
You know the path is like, and that path hasn't changed in years,
Yeah.
except when they had Baker Mayfield.
Yeah. That brief glimpse, and then they got rid of him because they were like, oh, we weren't winning as much as we wanted. They like, that's one of those like, you wanted to be up here, you were down here, but you made it to here, and then you were like, nah, we'll just start from the bottom again.
But the
But
other,
it took you so long to get there.
but here's the sad part. Last year, the Steelers had Russell Wilson and Justin Field as their quarterback. And in a year, they built a complete team. How depressing would that be
By
as a
getting
Brown?
sending both of those guys to New York dumpster fires.
That's the point I'm getting at. In a year,
Yeah.
they made the right calls, made the right decisions.
Yeah.
And now their Steelers are a complete team compared to the Browns, where it's year after year after year of the same thing. Yes, I get it. They went all in on Deshaun Watson.
I think the Browns need to just stop drafting quarterbacks because they're not good at it.
The Browns just need to, I don't know. Well, if you had Deshaun Watson, that should have been like, you paid him.
Yeah.
And like, we knew about the sexual assault cases before y'all took him. And you took him anyways.
Yeah.
And now look at it. So a Brown will always be a Brown.
Yeah, the Browns is the Browns. The
Now,
Browns are the Browns, and Tom was getting 9.
shit. All right, Titans and Raiders, 10-20. Raiders finally beat a game, or won a game.
Yeah, well, yeah. Should have picked them in your survivor pool.
I should have. I think I saw the report today that the Titans just fired their head coach.
They did. Yeah. So it's official. Coach firing season is upon us.
Ooh.
So I'm thinking there's going to be more heads. Heads are going to be rolling this week, maybe next week.
Yeah,
There's some coaches on the real hot seat. Like we were just talking about the Browns.
the Jets.
The Browns, the Jets, the Dolphins.
Yep.
I think because the Dolphins play the Browns next week, and one of them is firing a coach. That's my
I think
My
Stefanski
guess.
might get fired though.
yeah.
But
Something's got to give, and like obviously the Titans have had a rough go, but at the same time, what rookie quarterbacks need is consistency.
yep.
And you're not gonna win. You're probably not gonna make the playoffs with a rookie quarterback.
Yeah.
And you're definitely not gonna win a Super Bowl with a rookie
But you
quarterback.
got to show progress.
But you gotta it takes time though.
Like a podcast, it's a work in progress.
Yeah.
But you get better every week. You have more confidence every week. You change things every week.
But when your rookie quarterbacks only had so much time to work with the head coach, work with that coaching staff, learn that system, like what do you expect? I don't know. Sometimes I feel like it's too early when you got rookies, but at the same time, when they're just doing weird stuff all over the place. But
I would like just, even though we're here in London, I would love to have an opportunity just to go to like, the Titans facility just to see how the coaching is going on, because it looks like there's none.
Yeah, it's hard to see.
So,
Yeah.
all right, 49ers and the Buccaneers. All right, so it's 1930.
The
Like
IR Bowl.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
I think I saw the Niners have something like $300 million not playing.
This is
Like,
crazy.
because they're missing Purdy,
Yep.
Kittle, Bosa. Now they just lost Fred Warner,
Yep.
Ayuk,
Yep.
Juwan Jennings.
Yep.
Like, are they just sacrificing people so McCaffrey stays upright? Like, I don't get it. Like, how
That's
do you
crazy.
have this? How do you lose this many people?
It's shocking.
And there's like some of them, like the Fred Warner one, like that's a freak accident.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
he just got rolled up on it, like, and done for the season. Like, was it not last week when we were talking about him playing like Defensive Player of the Year? Now he's gone.
You're a visionary.
Like,
You talk about someone they make next week, they get injured, like the Madden
catastrophic
curse.
injury.
Like,
Mahomes. Sorry.
Hey, Rob, if you didn't notice, at the beginning of this episode, we have officially nicknamed this guy as the Visionary, because he
Because I predicted that.
he predicted a few things that now analysts are saying. So he is now the Visionary. So I got my own official WWE wrestler sitting next to me. But
Oh boy. All right.
all right, so let's get to the next game. Bengals and Packers.
Hey, honestly, that game was better than I was expecting.
It,
I was expecting them to just get steamrolled. Like, there's still a ton of problems there, but
crazy to think what happens when you have a quarterback.
yeah, well, I mean, when your team has 3 less interceptions, it kind of makes a big deal. Like, how many tackles did Jamar Chase have this week?
0.
Yeah, like a receiver should. But I think bringing in Joe Flacco, like,
Was the best decision.
and he knows what he is. The best part is he's a starting quarterback, professional, picks things up quickly, can run an offense, knows what he is. Joe Burrow comes back. Joe Flacco's like, "Yep, cool. I'll grab a spot on the bench.
Yeah,
It's all good."
yeah.
And he's got a strong arm. He can do it.
Flacco
Like,
understands his assignment.
they did pretty good for him coming in on 6 days.
Yeah.
Like, now they just need to work on it. So the defense was solid in the first half, which was also pretty shocking.
Yep.
But then the defense fizzled out in the second half, but the offense picked up because it's almost like they figured it out and got it together.
Well, yeah, because the first few, he's still learning
Yeah.
everyone's cadence, everyone's motions, and so
I think
forth.
he's-
With your previous backup, Jake Browning,
Yeah.
he
should've
can't pick
known.
up. He can't pick up the blitz.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow's faced everybody.
Yeah.
He knows when the blitz is. He knows what. And teams are going to take it easy for the first bit to see what's going on. Then they're going to send their packages, and Joe Burrow's going to be able to. Oh, you're going to blitz here. You're going to blitz here.
Yeah.
Okay. Hot. Boom. Hot. Boom. Like,
Yeah.
it brought life back in, like Jackson Dart. But it's it's Joe Flacco,
Yeah.
and it's just like, yeah, I'm going to try to keep you guys alive so you guys can make the playoffs.
Well, exactly. And, like, he had, I think they said 12 reps with Jamar Chase between him getting off the plane and playing in a game with him.
Yep.
Like, 12. He almost had that many receptions in the game,
Yes.
which is wild.
It just shows you like the dynamic of having the right person in the room.
It really did give me back some hope. They need to rattle off a few more, like a bunch more wins in a row, but they got some.
Now, I have a question for you though. Was this good for Joe Flacco, or did this shine a light on the Packers?
I think it also shone a light on the Packers. I don't think they're not as good as everyone thought they were going to be.
No, Jordan Love is not.
They're back
Still
to being as
professional.
mediocre as they were last year, just with a different pass rusher.
Yeah,
They don't seem. There's nothing crazy going on there.
I'm not gonna write home about them.
Micah Parsons,
Okay.
isn't he? Like no one's even talking about it.
Jerry won. Jerry was right.
Yeah.
Why am I paying you? You're adequate. You were great on Dallas because you were probably the best player on Dallas.
Yeah.
But I'm not getting better by paying you.
It's true.
I'll ship you to the Green Bay Packers, where they're a great defense, and Micah Parsons. Now, give Micah some time. He's still getting acclimated to the team, but
Plus, he also gets double teamed a lot.
yes, yeah, he's a clear.
But you'd think him being double teamed is going to open up things for everyone else. But I think everyone else just needs to get used to it.
Yep.
But because it was just before the season. But still, you'd think they'd have it figured out by now. Like we're already at firing coach season.
Yep.
So like, if they can't figure it out, like, yeah, yes, they won, but like, the Bengals were in an absolute tailspin. Like they were dead in the water. And Joe Flacco, like, this is what I was talking about. Like, I don't need them to win immediately, but I need them to have like signs of life.
They did. They
Exactly.
100%.
There's
There's a heartbeat.
yeah.
Boom, 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 boom.
It's not, oh my God, I have to watch my team get absolutely destroyed again this week.
No. Those days are over.
It gives you a little bit of hope.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Sunday night game. Lions and Chiefs.
Oy. See, I feel like the problem is the Chiefs, when they win, it's annoying. And like, I just can't with them. It was like, I think it was the 12th game since 2019 with 0 penalties. Somehow, magic. Since 2019, and the Chiefs have had 3 of them. There's that's like 1,600 games.
That was a horrible game to watch.
Yeah. And like you see all these replays and you're like, that's flag, but it is what it is. I was a little disappointed with Jared Goff's touchdown being called back
Yep.
because they're saying, oh, he didn't set.
Which he didn't, but I see on other games where wide receivers still cutting, and then
Exactly. They're crazy that happens in Arrowhead.
it should have been picked.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, he barely caught that. He was like bobbling it around. But yeah, like the annoying thing is this is just going to give more fuel in the fire for the Chiefs. Rashid Rice is coming back, and now their offense is kind of clicking.
They're almost back.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah, they're. But
Hey, at least someone punched Juju in the face.
you know what? You have Detroit grit when there's a fight after.
Yeah. But did you see why he went
Patrick Mahomes.
No.
What?
No. Juju walked up to during the game, there was like 3 minutes left in the game. The Chiefs were winning.
Yep.
And Branch is coming around, and Juju hits him with a blindside block and then does the step over on him.
No flag?
No flag, obviously. There was 0 flags because the Chiefs are perfect. And then he's like immediately chirping him about that. And then, so he's walking up to him after the game. And then he's like, oh, good game, man. He's like, no.
But then he gets suspended.
Yeah. But did you see? So he does that. He gets Juju, then he gets held back. He retaliated 100%. And what did he get? Thrown on the ground and a bloody nose.
Yeah.
So he can go dance on TikTok some more. Almost forgot about that.
Yeah. Yeah, it came from that Steeler Nation.
Yeah.
But
yeah, anytime like it still drives me nuts when you hear Chris Collinsworth going,
if I'm listening to a Chiefs game and Chris Collinsworth is on,
no quarterback in the NFL can do that. It's like Mahomes scrambling for almost a first down. Meanwhile, you're like, Baker Mayfield does that literally every single week.
favoritism.
And then he's diving for the first round and then getting up and in people's faces.
Favoritism.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Favoritism.
Oh, I like the when Mahomes ran into the end zone and he's doing the too strong, starts taunting, like no one touched you. Like, yes, I get it, people should have touched him, but like you can't be like, oh yeah, too strong for you when no one touches you.
Yeah.
Like, it is what it is.
But
Just makes me annoyed. I want Detroit to be good.
we all do though.
Yeah. They're right there. They deserve it. They play that nice style of football too. So I hope they don't take it too hard. I hope they take the loss in the right way.
They will.
turn it around.
They will.
But guess we'll find out next week.
It's true. Okay. So it's Monday night. We got two games going on right now.
Yeah, we
The
got a little
Bills
bit
and
of a
the
later
Falcons.
start than usual.
Yeah. Thanksgiving. So it changed a lot of things.
Yeah.
So we'll be giving away jerseys soon. But as of the games going on right now, we got the Bills and the Falcons.
Bills and the Falcons.
And the Bears and the Commanders.
Bears and Commanders. Bills and Falcons started first, and well, I don't think the Bills started first. That's for sure.
No, but they're trying to play comeback right now.
Yeah, which is what they're good at.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, they got down 21-7.
Yeah, and that was 21-14.
Yeah, so they're making a comeback. I haven't seen much to know any of the stats or what's actually going on, but I just seen a few touchdowns out of the corner of my eye.
True. And then
It's what we got on the big, nice big screen behind us.
yeah, we cut enough so we don't get sued.
Yeah. The No Fun League struck us after the first episode and said, you can't have that on YouTube because we don't like enjoyment.
Yes. So we cut enough. We make sure there's enough in the picture so we don't get sued.
Yeah.
So-
we're here so we don't get fined.
Yeah.
But we're here and hopefully don't get fined.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like I said, if you're gonna honestly, it's Thanksgiving, so there's a little bit less because people are still doing Thanksgiving with their families.
There's still time.
But there's still people coming through and people are enjoying it. So we'll be giving away a jersey.
Hey, either way, some lucky person here is walking home or driving, or however they feel like getting on biking. You do you.
Yeah.
They're going to be in a nice, authentic Josh Allen jersey.
And it can be even worth more if you want to sell it later on. I don't condone that. I say you should wear it and rock it, but
Hey, I won a Josh Allen jersey years ago, and I'm not a Bills fan, so I was probably never going to wear it. And then they had that Blizzard game, and I ended up selling it to somebody that was on their way. They picked it up and headed to the Blizzard
That
game.
is wicked. That's cool.
So that was kind of sweet.
Damn.
So like being able to give that experience to someone, it's kind of like when we give away jerseys here.
Yeah.
Except I charge them.
Well, we don't charge them. All you have to do is get a drink.
No, I mean I did when I sold
Oh,
mine.
yeah.
But no, you just gotta come in, get some beer, get a drink, get some food. You do you.
Hang
Have
out
some
with
fun
us.
here,
Like we
hang
said,
out.
we're shooting this episode on Thanksgiving, and we greatly appreciate Best Case Scenario being here live, joining us for this episode.
Yeah.
So
We know we got one viewer.
100%. We got
Sorry,
one
we know
viewer
we
right
got-
now. We know we got a guaranteed viewer right now because we're looking at them.
We've got 3 viewers.
Yes.
My mom, your mom, and Rob.
Yeah. So, the more the merrier.
Yeah. So come on down. We're doing it every week.
Yeah. You know what? Next week, if we can schedule it properly and make sure we have the right tools, let's get Best Case Scenario on here.
Let's do it.
You know what? See if we can make that a reality.
We'll see.
And then we'll maybe get your
We'll see
mom
what-
on here.
We'll ask what the people want.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
No, my mom would just go beat red and not have anything to say.
All right.
Mom, I love you. I don't know if you could be a podcaster. I really hope she sees that.
She will. She will. But who do you have tonight, though? Do you think the Bulls are going to win and do the comeback?
I hope they do. I feel like it's entirely viable for them to. Like they have the team for it. They have the skill set, the mindset.
Yep.
They've done it in the past. They
Sure.
got a history. So I think they can do it.
Perfect.
And then the
Bears versus Falcons.
Bears and
Versus
Commanders.
Commanders.
I feel like that game's just kind of kicking off.
I'm really hoping the Commanders win tonight because I would love to see people knock the Bears.
Yeah.
It's just Caleb Williams' attitude that
Thank you for tuning in.
that really rubs me the wrong way, and I really don't want him to rub me anyway.
You heard it here first. He does not want to be rubbed by Caleb Williams.
So, like a back rub? Nah, I'm good.
No.
No. So,
All right.
but yeah, well, cheers to another great episode.
That's it
week
for
6.
another week.
Peace and love. Like and subscribe. We can say that. That's fun.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Like and
No, we-
subscribe. Follow us on wherever we're on.
We're on Instagram,
YouTube, Instagram,
Spotify, Apple Podcasts,
Live.
however you want to enjoy your podcast. We're actually there. And thank you to everyone who's been paying attention to our shorts.
Yeah.
That's great. You know,
Not his shorts. I know he wore shorts the one week.
Yeah, I got ashy knees. That's what they called me. So I got the pants on today. But and then thank you to Henry Alves for the theme song and the outro song as well.
Oh, sick.
So yeah, he's a local producer, so he did that. So
Yes, always supporting those local guys.
trying to, not trying to use AI for everything, right?
Yeah.
Trying to keep humans around.
Exactly.
So
We
to
got
another
it.
episode. Cheers.
Thank you for tuning in to Off the Bench London. Please like and subscribe and follow us on Instagram, Spotify, Apple Podcast, and YouTube. Peace and love.